Okay, so my name is Aiden, and my partner's name is Amog, and for our final project, we made the game Nonograms in Android. So on Wikipedia, Nonograms is described as a pictured logic puzzle in which cells in a grid must be colored or left blank according to numbers at the side of a grid to reveal a hidden picture. So, as we can see, they put a completed nonogram here, and this one is just the Wikipedia logo. And on the side of the grid, there is a bunch of lists of numbers in each row and each column. So, for example, in the first row we have an 8, a 7, a 5, and a 7, and what these numbers represent are the streaks of filled-in squares in each row. So we have a streak of 8. You can see 8 filled-in squares in a row, 7 filled-in squares, 5, and then another 7. And you can see this repeated in every single row and every single column. So let's go into the game and see how it works. Okay, so once you launch the game, you'll be put in the main activity where you're prompted to select a puzzle, and you can read the directions too. So we're going to pick the random puzzle, which randomly generates a puzzle each time. And you're given a grid, just like this one from before. It's empty, and we got to find out just by the numbers on the sides. So I'm just going to select a random square, like that. And since I was filling in and that one was wrong, that means I lose a life. So let's just say I go through the process of finding out all the different squares, and I solved everything but the last row. So once I get to the last row, I'm gonna fill it in correctly. So this one's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's a no. There's gonna be a filled in square there. That has to be 2. So that's got to be 2. And when we complete the game, we win. And you don't have to fill in every single white space with a no-fill. It's just nice to do it. However, once you're done with the game, you can't alter the board. And let's just say I fill in squares randomly, and I lose all my lives. Once I lose all my lives, I can't fill in any more squares, and I gotta quit the game and restart. Okay, so for our new Web API software library or Android feature requirement, we added dark mode support into our game. So when you go into dark mode in Android, the game will automatically switch into dark mode, and everything will be dark, and the filled-in scores will be very light, while the non-filled scores will be dark, just like the rest of the board. And you can switch back into the light theme, and everything will be back to how it was in the beginning. Also, here is just our GitHub where we housed all of our programs. So we didn't really use it throughout the project, but all of our stuff is uploaded here. For the entire project, Amog and I worked on one laptop, and he focused more on the UI elements and the interactions between activities, while I focused on the player's touches and how that interacted with the game logic and the game object and the puzzle itself. And if we had more time to add more features, we probably would have liked to add custom puzzles, because right now we only have a random one, but we could have added something like the Wikipedia logo in the beginning, or anything really custom. But yeah, that's about it.